This is Duke University.
I'm a big believer that you have to have a shared mission, a shared vision, and a shared set of values. And that was true at eBay, and it's true at Hewlett-Packard. And that has to start from the top, and then has to sort of cascade through the organization. And most organizations are leader-focused, right? Everyone's trying to figure out, what do the leaders want? People want to do well, right? So they want to see what does success look like, and how do I deliver success that looks like that. I actually think in many ways, just by modeling behavior in many ways, obviously my Bain training is, you start with the facts, and, there are many problems that yield to analysis. There are some that don't. So I try to teach that to young up-and-coming executives. Try to model customer-focused behavior. One of the things I've tried to do at HP is turn the company from being rather inward-looking to being customer-focused, and that starts with me. I was in India on a trip, and I was supposed to go to London, but we'd had a big challenge at one of our customers in Australia. And so what I did is I diverted to Australia instead of going to London. And that rippled through the organization in a really quite amazing way, because people watch what leaders do. Often innovation is in the DNA. In a tech company, that means you have to celebrate the engineers. In an animation company, you have to celebrate the animators. In a fashion design company, you have to celebrate the fashion designers. And by the way, they're all, in many respects, quite similar. They just happen to have a different domain of creativity. The creatives at HP are the engineers. And so you have to recognize that, celebrate that, and then you have to give the engineers or the fashion designers or the animators, you have to give them a bit of a sandbox. In other words, it's not good to say, okay, go do whatever you want. You've got to say, hey, listen, here's the market that we're going after, here's the customer need, here's what we think is going to be happening in the environment, and then you set them off. And in almost any industry, it's actually magical what you get if you give them, some parameters, not a box this big, but enough to be really creative. Find something you love to do. Don't take the job because it's what all your friends are doing or your parents think you should do it. Find out what you love to do, because you're going to spend a lot of time at work. And usually we are better at doing things that we like than things we're forcing ourselves to do.